Transportation in animals and plants. We have learned earlier that all organisms need food, water, and oxygen for survival. They need to transport all these to various parts of their body. Every organism needs these three essentials for their survival, and these need to be transported. Further, animals need to transport waste to part from where they can be removed. From digestion to excretory system, they have to be transported again. So in many phases of circulatory system, this is one of them. Have you ever wondered how is all this achieved? We will be looking at this chapter in about this. The different type of colors, red and blue. Network is to differentiate between arteries and veins, as we have learned probably in previous classes. So how is such a big system management, such a complex system is managed? We can see the heart has blood vessels. Heart has blood vessels. These blood vessels function to transport substances together from the circulatory system. ये जो भी तरीके नेटवर्क बनाते हैं और इसे सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम कहा जाता है. इन दिस चैप्टर हम सिर्फ ये ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम को आप देख रहे होंगे. Then comes the circulatory system, blood. As this is the type of NCERT that they teach by being inquisitive, that is ask questions and then provide answers to it. So what happens when you get a cut on your body? Whenever anyone gets or develops a cut on their body, what happens? Blood flows out. But the simple question is that what is blood? It is a fluid which flows in blood vessels. It transports substances like digested food from the small intestine to other parts of the body. It carries oxygen from the lungs to the cells of the body. Here हमें ये भी याद करना है कि substances like digested food from small intestine. Now small intestine is so much important because major part of digestion takes place in small intestine. यहाँ कुछ लिखा नहीं गया है पर इसे हमें रेफरेंस के तौर पे रखना है. एंड लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में कुछ ही पोर्शंस की जो काम होती है, जैसे कि पानी ऑब्जर्व करना खाने में से, वो होता है. बाकी प्रोटीन ऑब्जर्व करना, एनर्जी ऑब्जर्व करना, ये सारी चीज़ें स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में होती हैं. एंड फॉर एन एक्सेप्शन और नाम के उल्टा काम के हिसाब से स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इज़ लार्जर. इट इज़ अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 7 to 8 meter, whereas large intestine is just 1 to 2 meter in length. So now blood also transports waste from the body. It takes them to the excretory system. How does blood carry substances? Blood and substances carry कैसे करता है? Blood is composed of a fluid called plasma in which different types of cells are suspended. Further you will see types of plasma. Arteries in red color, जैसे कि पहले ही बता दी थी ऊपर. Arteries in red color and veins in blue. arteries in red, veins in blue. So these are arteries. And the blue ones are veins. One type of the cells are red blood cells, which contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. The answer to simple question, why is red blood? Because it contains RBC, and that RBC in turn has a red pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports it to all parts of the body, and ultimately to all the cells. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports it to all parts of the body. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports it to all parts of the body and ultimately to all the cells. Hemoglobin binds it with oxygen, that is, binds RBC with oxygen and transports it to all parts of the body and ultimately to all the cells also. It will be difficult to provide oxygen efficiently to all the cells of the body without hemoglobin. Without hemoglobin, energy or oxygen cannot be provided efficiently to all the cells. The presence of hemoglobin makes blood appear red. Hemoglobin is in RBC and RBC is in blood, because of which blood is red. Blood also has white blood cells. And this WBC fights against germs which may or which enter our body for sure. So highlighting it would be important. Mujo fell down while playing a game and his knee got injured. Blood was coming out from the cut. After some time he noticed that bleeding had stopped and a dark red clot had plucked the cord. Mujo was puzzled about this. Mujo fell down while playing a game and his knee got injured. Blood was coming out from the cut. After some time when the bleeding had stopped and a red clot had plugged. The clot is formed because of the presence of another type of cells in the blood called platelets. As is also seen in daily life that someone has less number of platelets. Probably people who get infected with dengue have reduced platelets. Then comes blood vessels. Different types of blood vessels in the body. During inhalation, a fresh supply of oxygen fills the lungs. Oxygen has to be transported to the rest of the body. Also, the blood picks up the waste materials, including carbon dioxide from the cells. This blood has to go back to the heart for transport to the lungs for removal of carbon dioxide, as you have learned. So, two types of blood vessels, arteries and veins, are present in the body. आर्टरी ऑक्सीजन रिच ब्लड ले जाते हैं. Arteries carry oxygen rich. Since the blood flows